It's Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, and here we are hanging out once again in the studio today, talking, of course, to those of you on WMI-TV, on Birdman Media, and then also with Sholo TV. Welcome to all the viewers. If you're listening, you're on the podcast, of course. And today we're going to kick things off on the community shout here with Brenda Thompson. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. So you got sort of stranded and were left alone, huh?
Yes, absolutely. It's just me today.
Yeah, Sandra got tied up in some things, so but she's hopefully going to be all good and good to go next time.
Correct.
You're going to talk to us a little bit about some of the programs at the community garden, because give me exactly what it is you do that helps them.
Okay, so I work for the Cooperative Extension through the University of Arizona, and it's grant money, and so we actually get money to go and help garden programs like community gardens, school gardens, and the Sholo Community Garden and the University of Arizona we're working together to provide a junior master gardening program for kids this summer, and it's the first 4 Saturdays of July at the garden in Sholo. And since we were on
and it gets the kids going and gets them involved and all that kind of thing, right?
It does. And really what we're trying to do is teach the kids a little bit about gardening and to become a little bit of an expert.
Right, yeah.
And also just for them to get the love of gardening.
And we're kind of laughing because outside the window, it seems like somebody's gardening, huh?
Yeah, gardening with a weed eater.
I don't know if they're hearing that or not, but yeah, it's like a little weed eater moment going on, of course, right at the time we do this show. But anyways, so that gardening program for the kids, it goes, like you said, the 4 Saturdays.
Correct.
How much does it cost for them?
It's $10 for all 4, and we have registration papers. When you can just come to the garden, sign up. If you want to come during the week to sign up, it's Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday mornings. You can sign up.
Cool. Okay. And then you have another program too for those who aren't kids, right?
Well, we don't really have an adult program, but our adults all come and help. We have many people that come on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays to work in the garden or to do their own plot.
So you wanted to focus a little bit on some of the things that they're going to cover. And I know
Correct.
we were going to start with, I think you said soil? Not dirt. It's not dirt. It's soil.
Soil. The first Saturday, it will be introduction to the garden. So the kids will we'll take them around to different parts of the garden and show them and tell them what our expectations are. And they'll have some type of craft, a garden craft.
Okay.
And make name tags and such as. And then the second week, we're going to do composting, soils, and worms.
Oh, worms. Okay.
Yes, we've got a really nice worm bed out at the garden. And so we're going to go play with the worms. And then the third week is going to be insects. And then the fourth week, it'll be pollination and harvesting. Hopefully we'll have some vegetables for the kids to pick and maybe make a salsa or something for the kids.
Yeah, so you got to have bees involved to do the pollination, right?
Yes, and we do have bees out at the garden now. One of our bee people in the White Mountains has set up 2 hives in the back of our lot to help our pollination.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And does anybody need to worry about the bees? There's not.
No, I mean, we saw like 1 bee today when I was out there this morning, and that's why they're put in the back. And they're really not. They fly not just in the garden, but throughout the area.
And they're not like the Africanized bees.
Absolutely not.
I think people see bees and they immediately think, oh, they're going to attack like television or movies, right?
Right. And it's like leaving the bees alone and they leave you alone.
So how important are bees exactly for food?
Well, bees are very important because they have to pollinate all of our food to get our vegetables or our fruits or any of our grains. So they're very important.
Okay, so without them, we'd kind of be lost, I think.
Yes, and our bee population throughout the U.S. is declining immensely.
Well, it's good that you have them there then. That helps to
It does.
give us more population, so to speak.
There you go.
Cool. So Brenda Thompson, once again, with the University of Arizona, and that's the Cooperative Extension.
Correct.
Very cool. Good to have you guys here and helping out, of course. And that's the community garden, which is down there next to the county complex.
Off of Ninth.
Off of Ninth. Very easy to find, very easy to get to. Anything else you want to tell them today?
No, I think that's it. Have a great day.
Very good. So hang on and see if we got somebody else. We'll be right back in just a second. Now I'm back here hanging out, and with me now I have from the Timber Mesa Fire and Medical District, Mr. Kirk Webb. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
Good. So we are officially like really dry.
Yeah, it's I usually normally don't put lotion on, but I probably should.
Yeah.
It's getting really bad now.
Yeah, we're probably. I mean, levels are getting about as dry as you've seen it, or
Yeah. It's. I mean, and normally our monsoons don't kick in till around the 4th or after the 4th of July, but since we didn't have much of a winter,
right?
and very little spring moisture, if any, it's crazy dry out there.
Yeah, my mother-in-law was picking on my backyard. She's like, "Well, what happened?" I'm like, "Going well, I got tired of dropping about $150 worth of water at it."
Right.
Yeah, if I can't, it basically just soaks it up, and it was a little bit of grass was starting to go. The front yard's great because it's smaller, but it got to be a little bit cumbersome.
Yeah, that landscaping that's natural, the non-water type those ones are doing great this year.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things we want to make sure people are aware of. Obviously, we're still stage 3 fire restrictions. That
Yes.
single little storm didn't do anything to change that to where we can, do things. So no smoking.
It made a dent, sort of.
Right.
But that's about it. So we're still staying in stage 3 fire restrictions. Yeah, so it's all the same precautions. And just be very cautious out there. Even pulling off on the side of the road, don't pull off any in dry grass. Catalytic converters hot enough can actually ignite those dry weeds. So if you're pulling off, make sure you're pulling off into an open cindered spot or a paved pull out, things like that.
Okay, now obviously no smoking, all that kind of thing. Let's talk about the things that's going to be coming up that everybody wants to do, which is fireworks.
Our Freedom Fest.
Yeah, Freedom Fest. Well, the fireworks. First of all, don't do fireworks. Don't do even the ground sparklers and things like that right now.
In fact, actually, that's illegal
Yeah.
when we're in restrictions like this for personal type fireworks and sparklers and things like that. But yeah, even the commercial ones that the city of Show Low, I think they're talking about that today or tomorrow. It's going to make that decision. In a lot of other areas, Coconino County, they're not going to be doing their fireworks.
Right.
Hebrew Overguard, they're holding off till possibly the 7th, from what I heard. That
well, because they don't do theirs on the 4th, they do it on the weekend anyway,
weekend.
so they don't have to make a decision.
Right.
But,
so they're hoping that maybe the rains, because there's some projected moisture coming in, towards the weekend, possibly Friday. So, and I know that like City of Charlotte, when we get into this type of situation, if they do decide to cancel, they look at just doing it a different day.
right.
So.
Well, and they've
We'll
done
still
it
get it-
in the past. They held them for a whole entire year, and we had phenomenal fireworks the next year.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So
So it's those are some cool and fun things, but at the safety of the community, safety does come first.
okay, let's talk about some open flame stuff because there's been some confusion about that. You can't go out and blowtorch away your weeds right now either, right?
No, and
Yeah.
typically we don't even allow that during other times. So it's not unless you've done that type of work before.
Right.
It's something that can easily get away from you, and so our burn permit allows for a 3x3x3 pile, and so now and even that can get away from some people.
Right.
So.
Okay, cool. Anything else we want to make people aware of?
Just keep being cautious and let's enjoy our mountain and be able to enjoy it for many years to come. So we don't want some kind of devastation to happen. We don't want to have to evacuate, things like that. So we can all work together. We can still enjoy. We're not shutting down propane grills, so you can still have your barbecue. Just got to use a propane grill. Things like that. So and if you got questions, by all means, call us up and we'll do the best we can, or even other agencies, Forest Service, and state land. Get the right information from the right people, not the what do you the social media,
social media
Facebook,
groups or Facebook, or just don't grab any random group and just get it.
right.
If the group is citing official information, it's really easy to double check that too. You go to the official source because they'll cite the source,
Right.
and you can see it there. That's the easiest way to make sure that you're getting proper information. But yeah, if you're just getting somebody, well, my cousin's brother said that they're evacuating Pine Top. That's not accurate information.
Right.
Yeah. So,
So-
anything else going on in the realm? I know you've been doing some things with education and stuff around.
Yeah, we during the summer months get with some of the summer programs with the kids and working with one is the Junior Leadership Academy. Did a bunch of activities with them, did a couple of presentations, and so a lot of fun being able to work with the kids. And then there's some of the events we actually get like the old antique truck out and rig it up with a pump and spray the kids with water and
Very cool.
have some fun.
And speaking of that truck, I know you guys were doing some fundraising on it. How's
Yeah.
that going along?
It's going pretty well, actually. And in fact, I think we're discussing right now having that truck in the parade with people walking, because we have a replica fire chief gas pump.
Nice, yeah.
That is the replica is clean, and it's actually set up kind of like a nightlight type of deal. It's got the top is lit up. We're selling raffle tickets for this. So in the parade, we're probably going to have that truck driving the parade, and some of our people walking, handing out little flyers showing where they can go to get raffle tickets.
Okay, and since they're on here, where do they get them? They get them
So
online?
at the admin office
Okay.
is the best place to get it. We're going to start putting that pump around at different locations throughout Show Low, Pine Top, Lakeside, and so they'll be able to sell the tickets there as well. So they're $5 for a ticket or $6 for $20. So
Very cool.
it's going to be fun.
And do you know how many tickets they're selling, or is it just a?
We're just going to keep selling tickets
selling. Okay, good.
till
Cool.
after the Run to the Pines car show, and so first part of October is when we're going to do the drawing.
Now this is not the one that they give away every year at the Run of the Pines. This is
Correct.
actually so you could actually get two. You
There's
could
a
win the
chance
one
of
there
getting
and
two,
that.
yes.
Yeah, very awesome.
So this is and one in addition.
Cool, awesome.
So
Anything else?
Best I can say is just let's have fun and be safe.
Yeah, be safe, have fun out there. Awesome. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Once again, Kirk Webb with Timber Mesa Fire District. And now I just need to take a minute to talk about an upcoming event that I'm involved with. It's the Hangar Dance, the Show Low Hangar Dance. That's, of course, at Show Low Airport. It's going to be August 4th. Tickets are $35. You can pick them up at Walgreens, or you can get a hold of me. I'll have some with me. Scott Kyle with the VFW has some tickets as well. You can also find tickets at Show Low Chamber of Commerce. Now, the Hangar Dance on the 4th, this will be the 4th annual. We got a big band that comes out. It's those big 40s swing tunes, sort of like with the USO themed event. We're out there at the airport. It's in the hangar. It's beautiful nights typically, and we're also bringing in a group of girls that do those Andrews Sisters type of singing, that trio of girls. It's a phenomenal night, and it's not a fundraiser, so you don't have to auction for your, do the auction for your cake or stuff like that. Everything's straightforward, $35. That includes the entertainment. That includes a meal, which is pretty awesome. It's catered by Cattleman's. So come on out, hang out, have a lot of fun, and it's an awesome event. Beautiful skies, and we get some vehicles and some airplanes out there to take a look at. Also, there'll be photos out there, so you'll be able to get a memorable moment. They do the photos out there. Royce Kincannon with Mr. Music comes out, sets up his booth, and it's a lot of fun. So please come on out and join us. Hey, that's going to be it for this week's Community Shout here at the Birdman Media Studios. This is the Community Shout on Birdman on the Mountain, and also out there on WMI-TV and Show Low TV. Hello to everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this out. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to just give me a holler. It's rob@birdman.media. Hey, that's going to be it for this week, and we'll see you around town. And as I always say, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.